Hey everyone, Annette here. This is kind of random, but I have this calendar book, and it's like a witch's calendar, and in this calendar book for today, April 6th, it talks about the trials of the people that were accused of witchcraft, 99% of whom were women, and I actually read on today's date that after 329 years, the last accused witch of Salem in 2022 was exonerated. And it really just hit me in such a way that I felt like I wanted to come out to where the gravestones of some of them are. I don't know how many, but also the gravestones of those that accused these innocent women of working with the devil and conspiring with the devil and being witches, and then they were hung, they were executed. So I'll show you a little bit of the memorial here. Since it's only the beginning of April and it's still a little chilly, there's not been a lot of people, and I'm here like right before sunset, and so there's really not a lot of tourists, so it's a good opportunity to give you a kind of a view of the graveyard here, and some of the granite slabs I think I've shown you before that are kind of memorials to the innocent women who were hung because of this accusation. And this is really impactful right now, because what we're facing down with Project 2025 is it's going back to this time period. They're attempting to go back to this time period where women were considered dangerous and evil and needing to be contained. I know, it's unbelievable that they're attempting to do that. It's very, very unspeakably backwards. But let me just show you around, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little ritual, because I felt moved to come with a candle. And what I really have as my intention is to stop the misogyny and the evil patriarchy. And I know how powerful you all are. I think the clouds above my head are really cool looking. So I feel like together we can intend an end to this senseless persecution of innocent people because of some imagined crime or some imagined way that they're conspiring with evil, when those that are accusing are often quite evil. Can you say projection? So let me just show you. I mean, strangely enough, there's like nobody here at the moment. This is John Proctor, who is whoops, sorry about that. I don't think you can see it actually, because it's engraved and it's hard to see. Anyway, it's a little hard to see, but there are about 8 granite slabs with names of women who were executed. The last one's name was Elizabeth Johnson, and she was the one that was forgiven in 2022. My question is, why did it take that long? Oh, it's just 329 years, that's all. Just didn't get around to it, right? So here are some of the gravestones. And in October, you can't even get in here. And look, the sun just broke through the clouds as if to acknowledge me bringing light to this. I briefly peeked through the clouds. What a magnificent tree that is. So why don't you join me in commemorating these innocent women, and so many. I'll show you the book. This is the book. 2025 Witch's Diary. So, moving forward, we can't have innocent people being accused of things that crimes they never committed and sent to concentration camps. I mean, it's the same ilk. People of the same ilk that are doing this. So it says, after 329 years, the last of the Salem witches was pardoned in 2022. The memorial for those who were executed is situated in Liberty Street, Salem. And opposite the memorial are the gravestones of the witch trial magistrates who condemned them. So that's what I'm looking at right now. So here, the magistrates that condemned them. Now you can't go into the cemetery. I see that it's pretty blocked off. Unless you're with a tour guide, you can't go into the cemetery. But
oh, John Proctor. That was cool.
But oh, there are tours.
Yeah, there's a little bit of this.
So that's a long time to wait for a spirit to wait to be pardoned. So I'm going to light this candle, and when I light this candle, I want us to all think about the end of persecuting people for being female, as if that's a sin, and for being different. For being female and for being different. And I'm grateful that you could join me for this little ritual. In a little bit, I might go sit at a cafe and do a little PNN. Not live. So let's just set our intentions. And the magistrates that accused the witches and demanded that they be executed are here. So let's light a candle and let's just intend that this kind of madness ends. That the sins of the ignorant and the fearful who can't handle something different and can't handle the power of women, that this stops. We're calling on the ancestors and the angels and the spirit guides and beings of the light to stop the proliferation of evil throughout all the land in this area, starting here. We call for an end to the persecution of innocent people. We call for a healing of the souls that were persecuted here in Salem, Massachusetts, in the earliest days of the founding of our nation. And we ask for a collective forgiveness of the terrible sins of sentencing innocent people to death. May this never, ever continue. The birds sound beautiful. And also, let's just have a moment of silence where we reflect on that this persecution of the innocent stop, and that this fascist administration that we're staring down stops. So let's take about 20 seconds and just visualize it stopping. They are removed. And so mote it be, and blessed be. Let's let the women rise up and show what we're capable of, with the men who aren't afraid of the women, helping. And may the future hold evolved men, beautiful men, people of all genders and preferences. May the future hold tolerance and love and unity. And so mote it be. Thank you so much for being here. Namaste.